What is up, guys? Definite5cation here with a update for my vampire deck. So yeah, I'm playing the kinda OCG version with Noden, which is I think Korea special edition. So yeah, let's just go for some duels and some replays, and then I'll show you the deck file. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and how it's gonna go, whatever. Okay, enjoy. I think. So I hope you liked the replays. I didn't understand the heavyweight samurai. I don't know why did I replayed it. Is there nothing he could do? I mean, the green guy heavyweight could, I think, spell summon the little guy, so he could just go for some synchro thing. But never mind that. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go through the deck list and then explaining and shit. So for the vampires we have triple sorcerer, triple duke, one shadow, one grace, and one vamp. For the usual zombie engine, triple Mizuki of course, and zombie master. I don't play pyramid turtles and goblin zombie because they're slow. But the newest addition to the deck is double Unizombie. Then we have the milling engine, triple curry bandit, double Raiden, hand traps, double Trigodia, double Veiler, and one BLS. I think he's the main boss of the deck, yeah, probably. Full spells, triple Vampire Kingdom, double Terraforming. Yeah, I don't play Vampire Takeover because it's it got a restriction. You must have only zombie type on the field, and yeah, terraforming is really faster. Triple MST, double Book of Life, double Instant Fusion, one Foolish Burial, one Burial from Direful Dungeon, and one Recurring Nightmare. I was playing triple Unizombie, but I replaced one with Recurring Nightmare because it's really awesome. Then for the extra deck, double Noden. Yeah, this is I think the Korea special, but it will come to TCG eventually. And she or he, I think he, yeah, he's really good. I mean, you can see that shit on the replays. For the exceeds, double oval chain. I think the minimum usual play is 2, but yeah. One arc, one castle, one X-stone. Then for the rank 5s, one Bram. I have been playing 2, but I have noticed that I don't quite often summon 2 of them because his effect can be only done once per turn. And I have replaced one with Leo, so I'm just currently playtesting that. But yeah, for now, one Bram. Double Adrius, one Shock Fortress for the potential of decays. Then for synchros, level 7 is Black Rose, level 8 Scrap and Beals. Beals is such an awesome card, especially in combination with Scrap. and for the level 10, one Leo. So let's go with explanations. Triple sorcerer, because if he or if she is destroyed in your possession and sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card, you get to search one vampire spell trap or vampire monster to your hand from your deck, and you can banish her from the grave. One dark vampire monster you no more summon this turn can be summoned without tributing, which is really awesome because they're all high levels except sorcerer. Then triple duke. When he's normal summon, you can target one dark vampire monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in face up defense position. It's cool. When he's special summoned, you can declare one card type monster spell trap. Your opponent sends one card of that type from their deck to the graveyard if he has one. A lot of people don't run traps, so I just missed that. You can only use this effect of Vampire Duke once per turn, so it's kinda sad. This card cannot be used as an Exceed material for an Exceed summon, except for Exceed summon of Dark Monster. Yeah, basically all of them says that, I think. Yeah, all of the level 5s, so that's why I have only Dark type rank 5s. Shadow Vampire, I play only one because he has a really shitty restriction. And yeah, basically, when this card is normal summon, you can special summon one dark vampire monster from your hand or deck, except Shadow Vampire, which is great. You can special summon Duke. But if you do, only that monster can attack for the rest of this turn. So you can just special summon whole shit ton fucking monsters, and then you can only attack with one, which is crap. This card cannot be used. Yeah, you know that for the Exceeds. So that's why I keep one. Sometimes you don't need it, you just hold it in your hand, and your Mizuki and Book of Life return the Duke from the grave and just popping stuff. You don't really need Shadow. One Grace, usually I didn't run Grace, but Grace is good, really good. I mean, for the OTKs you can just really read it effect. When a level 5 or higher zombie type monster or monsters is special summoned to the side of the field by effect of a zombie type monster, while this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 2000 life points, special summon this card from your graveyard. So that's for the OTK part. You can only use this effect of Vampire Grace once per turn. Once per turn, you can declare one card type monster spell or trap. Your opponent sends one card of that type from their deck to graveyard, which is awesome. You can do this effect every turn, and if you have Vampire Kingdom, you can just pop one card every single fucking turn. It's just awesome, but she's level 6, that's kinda bad. Vampire Vamp, level 7, once per turn, when this card or a vampire monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls whose attack is higher than this card's. Equip it to this card. This card gains attack equal to the combined original attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. I highly doubt that you can, attach 2 or more. When this card is sent to the graveyard, while equipped with a card by this effect, special summon this card from the graveyard, which is really good. Triple Mizuki, Mizuki Zombie Master for the Exceed plays. Double Unizombie, this is a great addition to the deck. You can call this deck a Turbo Vampire, but yeah. You can target one monster in the field, discard one card, and if you do, increase its level by 1. And he's a tuner, which is the best part. You can target one monster on the field, send one zombie type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, increase its level by 1, which is really awesome. And you can do both effects in the same turn. Also, you cannot attack for the rest of this turn, except with zombie type monsters. Yeah, if you do the second effect. You can only use each effect of Unizombie once per turn. He's a really cool guy. He can become a level 5 tuner. Then that was I talking about for the Leo. Then Triple Curry Bandit, just to mill and add some of these spells, mainly Kingdom, but yeah, whatever you need in your hand. Double Raiden, I didn't play him at first, but Triple Curry Bandit, you will not draw him. He will have a freaking dead hand, and you cannot do anything if you don't draw them. So Raiden, yeah, he can mill your spells and shit, but yeah, it's kind of good. He's a level 4 tuner, so yeah, and he's a light target for BLIs. Double Trigodia, because when you go first turn with Cur Bandit, you don't have defense in this deck. If you have no monsters or they get destroyed, you have 0 defense, no traps, no negations and shit. So your opponent can easily just run you over. So that's why I run Trigodia. He can become a really good beater. He can steal monsters. You have level 4s, level 5s, level 6, 7, even 8. You can just, you know, steal 1, yeah. And 3, you can steal whatever you want. And he can become any level from the graveyard, which is cool for exceed plays or synchro. Double Veiler, because I don't run Breakthrough, because Veiler is better because he's a target for BLS. Yeah, 1 BLS, the main boss. Then for the spells, triple Vampire Kingdom. Zombie type monsters gain 500 attack during damage calculation only. Once per turn, when a card or cards is sent from your opponent's deck to the graveyard, target 1 card on field, send 1 Dark Vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy the target. So basically, in your opponent, you can do this effect during your opponent's turn, but you cannot choose do you want to destroy or not. You must destroy. So if you have Vampire Kingdom and your opponent has nothing, he activates Foolish Burial, ditch something with the grave, you must destroy something of your own, which is kinda lame, but yeah. It's good against Lightsworns and phase mill, and then you trigger this and pop the Lightsworn that they have. Double terraforming because it's better there than Vampire Takeover. Basically what Vampire Takeover says is what the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot the letter. If you have no card in your field card zone, and all face-up monsters you control minimum 1 are zombie type, which is kinda hard. You have Ball and Beals and shit. Zombie type activates Vampire Kingdom directly from your deck. Then you can special summon 1 Dark Vampire monster from your graveyard in face-up defense position. You can only activate 1 of these. But this is too slow. It's a trap card and it has a restriction. So terraforming is ultra fast. You just activate it and boom, Vampire Kingdom to your hand. Then triple MST for popping, because you need to protect yourself as most as possible and pop other shit. Book of Life, I have been playing 3 of Book of Life and 3 of Instant Fusion, but that's kinda bad, because if you do draw this in your first turn and you don't have the meal and shit, you're screwed. Target 1 zombie type monster in your graveyard and 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon the first target, also banish the second. I mean, you know the effect, but yeah. So it's really good. You know, you banish the Bujingi something, or you banish the Treeburn Frog for the Monarchs, or basically any card your opponent needs, you're gonna banish it. So yeah, just au revoir. And special summon mainly Duke for his effect, or any zombie. Instant Fusion, I mean, yeah, you can special Grace if you don't have Duke. It's basically the same shit, but a little different. Instant Fusion for the Noden. Basically when Noden, yeah, let me just read you Noden. When this card is special summoned, you can target 1 level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Its effects are negated, also banish it when this card leaves the field. So when it's special summoned by any means, you know, Soul Charge and shit, but I cannot place Soul Charge here because, or Call of Hunt is because I don't have space, and yeah, it lowers your life points and you're weak on your life points because of you don't have defense. So it basically, when it's special summoned, you can return any of the monsters that are level 4 or lower. Then you go for some synchro plays, for some exceed plays, and that's pretty much awesome. Yeah, and you need to have to pay 1,000 life points, and you can only activate once per turn this Instant Fusion. Then 1 Foolish Burial, because you need to send to the grave as quickly as possible your combo pieces. One barrel from the from the mansion just activated, return your sorcerers and your Mizukis from the banish zone, and then you can reuse them again. Recurring Nightmare. Select 2 dark monsters with 0 defense in your graveyard and return them to your hand, which is really awesome in the late game when you have nothing, you just return Duke. I think you can return the Bram to the extra deck because he's a dark and he has a 0 defense. I'm pretty sure about that. Just return Duke or Shadow, I don't know. You can even return the Zombie Master and a Unizombie, which is flippin' awesome. But I think you cannot return to Tragodia because it has that, I don't know how it's in English, you know that sign, whatever, it's not 0. Yeah, the question sign, I think. For the extra deck, yeah, double Noden, double Wall of Chain to send as quickly as possible, or I use it to set BLS on top of the deck, which is really good. One Arc. Yeah, I don't play Dark Arm Dragon here. You know, you can manipulate your grave, but he's sometimes a really bad draw. That draw. Arc, really awesome. Castle, X-Stone. For rank 5s, Bram. Why Bram? 2 level 5 zombie type monsters, so you cannot use your Unizombie. You can detach 1 Exceed material from this card and target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon that target to your side of the field. But if you do, only that monster can attack for the rest of this turn. Yeah, you do this shit in the main phase too. Also, you can do the Shadow Empire in the main phase too. This is flippin' awesome because you have seen the replay. I have stealed the Blue Eyes. I mean, your opponent can special summon BLS. You destroyed BLS, and then you special summon him to your side of the field, and you can, you know, special summon your own BLS, so you have 2 in the field. I mean, imagine that. He's really OP, and with Vampire Kingdom he becomes a 3000 beater, which is great. But listen more. You can only use this effect once per turn. During the standby phase of the next turn, after this card you control was destroyed by opponent's card, anyhow, and sent to your graveyard, special summon it from the graveyard in face-up defense position. So you summon him, I know. It gets torrential or shit. He will he special summoned himself if in any standby phase. So if he was destroyed during your turn, he'll special summon himself in your opponent's turn. If he is destroyed in your opponent's turn, he'll special summon himself in your turn. So if he special summon himself in your opponent's turn and your opponent doesn't destroy him, that means in your turn you can just flip it to attack position and voila, you have a 2500 beater, or with the Empire you have Kingdom, you have a 3000 beater. That's really good. Double Aegis. Aegis is awesome. 2 level 5 monsters. Once per turn you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card to target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. Simple as that. Shark Fortress, 2 level 5 monsters. I mean, of course, it's, yeah. Your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. Once per turn you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card that target 1 face-up monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. I have forgotten by his first attack effect, I mean condition. Your opponent can target monster for attacks except this one. Whoa. I played this card in Zectors and I didn't even notice this first effect. Whoa, shit. For the Synchros, Black Rose Dragon just clear the field. You have seen it in one of the replays, I think versus DDDs, but he has that freaking trap card, yeah. 1 Scrap for popping stuff, even more. 1 Beals, a good defense wall. You know, there is Castle now, he can bounce him back, but yeah. What are the chances? I mean, pretty high, yeah. Depends on the deck versus the deck you're playing. So 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters, so you cannot make him with Raiden, but yeah. 1 Leo, the last one. This face-up card on field cannot be targeted by opponent card effects, opponents, except during your main phase too, which is really great. Some decks just cannot cross over that shit. and he's a 3100 beater. 3100, yeah. So I hope you liked the deck profile, guys. If you do, please leave a like, I know, subscribe, comment something, and I'll see you guys next time. Step Night 5 Vacation out.